And there's plenty of independent spirit too in the United States. Parts of Colorado will vote on Tuesday on whether to break away from the rest of the state. Marina Portanya has been to find out why.
In a state of 5.1 million people, democracy is failing the minority, and a battle to break away has begun.
We're trying to address kind of systemic issue within the country, which is this rural versus urban divide.
11 Colorado counties, approximately 400,000 citizens, are voting on a ballot initiative that would pave the way for creating the 51st U.S. state.
The urban areas can assert their will against the rural communities, and that it is like taxation without representation, in that the rural communities don't have a voice to block the things that are being forced upon them.
Earlier this year, Colorado's democratically controlled legislature exerted its power by passing laws fiercely unpopular in the northeastern rural parts of the state. Among them, historic gun control laws and mandating only rural areas to produce 20% of their energy from renewable sources. A move officials say will crush farmers and ranchers while also raising the cost of electricity.
Urban legislators imposed one standard on rural Colorado and exempted themselves out of that same standard for their urban constituents. One might call that tyranny.
In my 13 years plus of being a county commissioner, I have never seen folks this frustrated, this discontent, this feeling of disenfranchised.
In addition to sending a message to lawmakers here in Denver, supporters of the 51st state say their ballot initiative also serves as inspiration for the many other U.S. cities and states with their own secession movements.
I get phone calls on a regular basis, at least once a week, from citizens in other states that's saying, hey, what are you guys doing out there? How are you doing this?
From Vermont and North Carolina to Texas and California, the U.S. has seen a rapid spike in secession movements blazing across the nation in the past decade as the United States has grown extremely divided.
I hope that there's a recognition that a disconnect exists, not just here in Colorado, but in other states, and that we need to begin to address that problem.
The problem of America's partisan politics extends all the way up to the top. Last month's dysfunctional stalemate in Washington caused a 16-day government shutdown.
The next step beyond this is going to be more than likely in 2014 a statewide ballot initiative, which everybody in the state would be able to vote at that point, which would redraw the boundaries of the state of Colorado.
However, this coveted swing state can only be torn in two with the approval of U.S. Congress, a powerful legislative body known best for its own failure at reaching compromise. Marina Portanya, RT, Colorado.